If you have ever been hit by the lightning bolt of insight genius and spoken it, then treated like you were speaking some alien language, you might have the 4323 Freaked Genius channel, and this video is for you.
Welcome to Frequency of Self, your go-to resource for the practical application of human design in life, business, and relationships. If you're ready to experience lasting transformation, hit subscribe.
Hi, I'm Brenda Gregory, a 3/6 splenic projector who's been experimenting with human design since 2019. I have learned to blend human design in my practice with quantum biology, functional medicine, and somatic emotional work. But today, I'm not here as a practitioner. I am here as someone who has the 43 and 23 in her personality, sun and earth. AKA, it's a big part of my chart. For so many years, this has felt like more of a curse than a gift. I see my genius, but not everybody does, which can leave me feeling left out, alone, alienated, stupid, rejected. I mean, the list goes on. So if you resonate with any of those feelings, have this channel, know someone who has this channel, or even have parts of this channel, we are gonna break this down deeply so you don't have to feel that way. Part 1, what is the 4323 channel? The 43 is located in the ajna. It is called the gate of insight. It's in the individual circuitry. It is here to bring in individual knowing, great insights. That is not something that is meant to be proven or really have any sound logical reason. And it's connected to the 23, which is the gate of assimilation coming from the throat center. Assimilation is bringing the words together to express these individual insights and knowings. The 23 is going to give you the timing for when to share this insight. Are the right people around? Is the timing and place right now? So when you have both the 43 and the 23, this creates the 4323 channel, also known as the Freak to Genius channel. The reason that it's called the Freak to Genius channel, sometimes it is the stroke of genius and then the words, and it just comes out beautifully. This insight will be mutative for the collective. Now, if the collective isn't ready, it's not going to be heard, it's going to be rejected, or sometimes if the idea is not quite there, you can be processing this insight through your words, and that is often met with complete overwhelm and or utter confusion from the person that you're speaking to. That's usually your cue to, I'm sorry, I'm not quite ready, I'm not sure what I'm saying, I'm just gonna let this sit. That doesn't mean it's not valuable, it just meant the timing was not quite there. Part 2, the trauma of this channel. Imagine you're a child on the school playground and you walk up to a group of kids and you begin speaking about this idea that you have. It just hit you like a bolt of lightning and you need to share it right now. The kids look, they listen, and then some roll their eyes, some begin to laugh, some begin to whisper behind your back, and you are left completely feeling alone, rejected, and frankly, stupid. Over time, this leads to a traumatic response of, I'm either just gonna shut my mouth, or every time I speak, I'm gonna get anxiety, waiting to see what the response is going to be. So that's the trauma piece of it. And if you've experienced this, click like. Another core part of this channel is that it is a projected channel. This means no matter your type, generator, manifesting generator, projector, reflector, or manifester, you must wait for the invitation to speak this insight. And not waiting for this invitation could lead to rejection. It is hard enough to wait for an invitation, to be recognized, to find it, and then to open your mouth to lose it. To this day, even though I've done all the emotional work around it, I still have a hard time with it. So how do you heal this wound? That's where we're going next. Part 3, healing the 4323 wound. Now remember, part of my expertise is in somatic emotional healing, nervous system regulation. So I have done a lot of work around this particular channel, feeling like a freak, feeling rejected, feeling alone. So the best thing that you can do is to sit with those feelings in your body and breathe through them. Nice, easy in through the nose, long, slow exhale through the mouth. That will help to release that stress. The more you do this, the more you begin to reprogram your nervous system. So now I can feel, and it still happens from time to time, that when I have the invitation and I open my mouth to share an insight, I know it's the right timing. I know it's the right insight to share, but I will feel my body begin to tighten after. So I do the exercises and I feel loose, released, easy, and confident in my insight, even if it lands or not. In doing this work, I have learned that the 4323 is not just a Freak to Genius channel, but it is a frequency. The tone of voice, the words that come out, all of it matter. It is medicine. Now, whether someone's ready for that medicine or not, you don't necessarily know, but there has to be the acceptance of you have a gift and it needs to be expressed. People have their own timing. They will accept it when they are ready. The key takeaway from this section is that you are not broken. You are not alone. You're not a freak. Well, I mean, kinda, but in the most beautiful, mutative way. And the most important thing, please don't silence your voice just to feel safe. Learn how to regulate your nervous system. Learn how to use your gift in a way that provides safety. But don't silence this. The collective needs it. Struggling with this is real. And it's completely normal. I am a case in point. If you need help figuring out how to embody this channel to feel good about your Freak to Genius, I'd love to work with you. Book a call in the description below. Part 4, compromises and single gates. It's important to understand that not everyone has the full channel. Some people have just the 43 or 23, and when you come across those people, they are compromised to you. You are both going to feel it. So let's break down what it's like to have just the 23 or the 43. If you have the 43 without the 23, you may feel like you struggle to find the words to express your genius individual insight. You also may lack the timing of when to express your insight. Often this can lead to a feeling of bitterness, hello projected channel, and that bitterness can show up as a feeling of why can't I express this when you watch somebody else clearly express your idea that you had first. Share your experience below if you only have the 43. When you have the 23 without the 43's ability to conceptualize, it can leave you trying to speak and express about things that you don't really know what you're trying to express, which can lead to a feeling of inadequacy and ultimately being dismissed by others. Share your experience if you have only the 23. So if you have this full channel and you come across someone who only has half, have a little bit of empathy because you know what it's like to express something that's not quite there or is just half-baked, and they may be trying to do the same thing. And also, if you have the full channel, be careful not to just talk all over a single gate who's trying to express to you or get an idea out to you, and vice versa. If you have just one gate and you have a 4323 who's willing to listen to you word vomit, you have to be willing to put your individual insight to the side and listen to what the full channel is expressing so that you can gain the value of that channel's insight. They may be able to help you understand what you're trying to say, structure it, or they may help you find the words to actually say what you have already structured. If you don't know your type, then you can click on this link here, find your type, and click play. And if you already know it, then you can click on this video to watch more. Thanks for watching.